Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're watching. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 different business ideas or side hustle ideas that you can start today without money. So I've been posting several business ideas, several profitable side hustle ideas, and some of you got back to me and are like, hey Eva, can we get some ideas that we can start with no money at all and still be able to make a profit? So the number one business idea or side hustle idea that you can start with zero money is to start an Etsy business. So Etsy is basically an online platform that enables you to sell handmade items to potential clients. And what you can do is to sell either a physical item or a digital item. And the beauty with Etsy is that customers pay upfront before you deliver whatever product that you're offering. So for example, if let's say you're selling physical items, this gives you an opportunity. If you didn't have like capital, for instance, you can use the money that the customer has paid you to go and purchase whatever item it is. Let's say I'm selling earrings, for instance. So if I don't have money to make those earrings myself, but I have a friend who has a similar kind of earring, I can take a picture of those earrings or go to a market where the said earrings are being sold, take pictures of the earrings and list them on the platform. The moment I make a sale and the customer pays me, I rush to the market, buy the earring or buy the items that I need to make this earring, make the earring and then ship it to the customer. So just make sure if this is the model that you're going to take, whereby you don't keep the products upfront, just make sure that whatever time frame you give the customer, that is enough for you to prep your item, as well the shipping time is enough for you to be able to go and access whatever item this is. If let's say you're offering a digital asset, maybe it's like an Excel sheet, maybe a budget, it's a downloadable t-shirt design or whatever it is, these are things you can do without needing any money. And if you're new to Etsy, you've never heard about it, you're not sure how to go about it, I have started a video series on how to start an Etsy business in Kenya and anywhere else in the world, and you can check out this link here for the first video in that series, and then the other videos will follow. Okay, and one platform that I like to use is called Poshmark. So Poshmark is a free platform, it's a free app, you can download it on your phone and immediately you just sign up and start listing your used items and offer them up for sale. If you don't have your own items, there's a lot of people who are currently cleaning their closets and they're offering up most of what they don't need. Talk to your church members, talk to your colleagues, talk to your college mates. Do they have something that they're no longer using and are looking to dispose it of? That is one way of finding your initial capital if you don't have any of your own. And I would actually suggest, why don't you list your products in as many platforms as possible, because the wider the reach that you have, the higher your chances of making a sale. So post your items on Instagram, open an Instagram page, it's free. Post them on Facebook, get a Facebook page, or even just use your own account and say, hey guys, I have these items up for sale, are you interested? You can inbox me, you can DM me, you can call me on this number. Are you a member of WhatsApp groups? There are all those options are endless. Create a separate group or just post to your contacts on WhatsApp, and you never know where you could make a sale. The number 3 profitable side hustle idea or business opportunity that you can start without any money is to sell your ideas, to sell your story, to sell your experiences. So for example, have you gone through an experience that taught you something? Have you gone through some challenges in life, some obstacles, and you overcame them? Did you lose your job? Did you struggle to find a job for such a long time and eventually got one? How did you go through that process? And one way you can go about selling your ideas, your experiences without needing any money is to shoot videos and get paid for posting them on YouTube. Of course, it's gonna take a while before you build an audience. It's gonna take a while before you get the recommended watch hours, but you're consistent and you make sure that you post quality and valuable content. Over time, you're gonna start building a following. You're gonna start building an engaged audience, and when you get to 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, a minimum of 4,000 watch time in a period of 365 days or less, you can apply for YouTube's monetization program. This is basically whereby YouTube is going to pay you when it displays advertisements on your videos and people actually watch them. So that's the number 3 way to make money. The number 3 business idea, side hustle opportunity that does not require any upfront money, but you're going to need, of course, the investment of your time, and you don't need a fancy camera to shoot the videos. Just get your smartphone and start from there. In my experience, for instance, I started consistently shooting videos last year, and my most watched video, it's not the best. Like, it was my first video that I shot. I was just doing it for a group that had asked for my help, and I just shot it with my phone, but somehow it gets watched because there's a message. Yeah, so I compromised on the video quality because I didn't know any better. I didn't have a fancy equipment at the time, but I delivered on the content and I delivered on what I promised. So whatever you experience, whatever your story is, this is something that nobody can replicate. Like, you can't replicate what Eva has gone through over the so many years she's been on this planet, but there's been lessons learned along the way. There's lessons to continue being learned, and there's people who probably are going through that very experience that you have gone through, and by offering words of inspiration, words of motivation, offering them tips and hacks of how you overcame, eventually you'll build an engaged audience. Eventually you're going to build the necessary watch time, and YouTube will start paying you for your videos. And if you're interested in knowing how to start a YouTube channel, check out this video up here that I showed. It gives you the different steps on to choose a topic, how to get found on search, on YouTube search. And the number 4 profitable side hustle idea or business opportunity that you can start without needing any money is selling your time, right? So we've talked about selling your experiences or your ideas. We've talked about selling physical products, and now we are talking about selling your time. And what do I mean by selling your time? It means you spend your time to do something for somebody in exchange for money. And I usually encourage people to start with the freelancing platforms, because on the freelancing platforms such as Fiverr, freelancing platforms such as Upwork, there's already a ready market. There's clients like Audience, for instance, as I think probably around 4 million or 5 million employers just waiting for people to do work for them. So it's a low-hanging fruit for you because the jobs are already there and all you have to do is to just go and bid. But if you prefer the route whereby you present your services and hopefully somebody picks you, then consider signing up on Fiverr.com. So with Fiverr, you go and list your service that you're offering. If you're offering business planning services, if you're offering video editing, if you're offering social media management, wherever service it is that you're offering, you list it on the platform, and then hopefully somebody is looking for that service will come on the platform and look for you. I encourage people to list on as many platforms as possible, because it not only widens your reach, but also you'll find, for example, employer A only knows about Fiverr or only knows about Upwork, or they just have a preference for either platform. So this is just to make sure you don't lose out on a potential freelancing opportunity just because you aren't on the platform that your potential client preferred. There's tons of services that you can offer, and if you check this video up here, I share with you more than 15 different skills and experiences that have arisen, especially during this COVID period. And also, if you decide to start by listing your services on a platform like Upwork, you have to wait for a period of about, I think it's 24 to 48 hours to get approved on the platform. And according to the Upwork website, they get at least 10,000 new applicants every single day. That translates to 300,000 applications every month to freelance on the platform, and that makes it really competitive to get approved. However, I have shot another video on how to get your Upwork account approved and using the one thing that only you have. So make sure you check out that video as well so that you get some tips and hacks of how I actually got approved on the Upwork platform. Side hustle opportunity number 5 that you do not need any money to start: drop shipping. So drop shipping is basically a business model whereby you don't need to own the product that you are selling, and it even goes a step further. You don't even have to do anything other than marketing and promoting those products. The preparation, the shipping, everything else is going to be done by whoever is stocking that product. So for example, let's say you decide to drop ship furniture, for instance. So what you'll need to do is to identify somebody who makes quality furniture, or the kind of furniture that you think your target audience will be interested in. So once I find 1 or 2 people that I think I could work with and share with them my business idea, just as for example, you identify a 5x6 bed that you're interested in, and let's say you find out how much does it cost to make this kind of bed, and the furniture maker says it's like 40,000. So what you do is to agree with the furniture maker that I'm going to get for you a customer to buy this bed, and the customer is gonna pay you 40,000 shillings, and anything else on top of that will be my cut. And 99.9% of the time, that is something that I know most business people will say yes to. So what you need to do is to take a picture of whatever it is that you are drop shipping, and then you come and share it with your potential customers. Remember, we are looking at opportunities that don't need any money. You go to the free platforms. You can start a shop right on Facebook and post pictures of that item that you're interested in promoting. Once you promote that item, you put the price that you're gonna pay the owner of the item plus a markup that takes care of any potential risks, for instance, because the guy you have discussed with might decide not to produce the item and you have to go to a different person. So just make sure that wherever you're charging for this item takes care of any possibilities of having to go to a different provider who might charge you higher. Make sure it takes care of your time, and then just put a general markup for, like, this is very genius, yeah, like pay yourself. When the customer makes a purchase through your platform, then you go back to your guy and ask them to ship the item to your customer, or alternatively, you can just go and buy the item and then give it to your customers. And you can decide to go to those physical places yourself, or take advantage of the online platform. There's a lot of people who are already listing their products online. Talk to them, DM somebody. One other recommendation that I would give to you is list as many different products as possible, and I would advise that you have separate pages or Instagram accounts for each group of items that you're selling. So for example, if it's hair, have a different hair page. If it's car accessories, have a different car accessories page. If it's a furniture page, have a different furniture page, and then it just makes you look more authentic, and I think it's a better feel even when the customer is browsing through your page. You don't look like a jack of all trades. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for staying up to the very end, and I look forward to meeting you in the next video. Bye bye, stay safe.